Testing, testing,
Yeah.
testing. Good morning and welcome everyone to Triple S Sport, bringing you live T20 cricket action here from the John McCulloch Oval at the Townsville Brothers Cricket Ground in Townsville here. Welcome to Season 3, Mendi Tropical Big Bash. Spiller is back along with his co-commentator, Aaron Locke. How are you, Lockie?
Good spill. Thanks for having us. Good morning, everyone. Another cracking day here at Brothers Cricket Ground. Bit overcast conditions. Doesn't seem to be as dewy as what it was yesterday. The covers had been on all night, so hopefully we see some more aggressive attacking cricket today. Should be in for a ripping day, Spill.
Yep, Game 3 is the EV2 Lions taking on the Ralders Ringers. Both victorious yesterday. Ralders Ringers first game winners over the Wildcats. EV2 Lions, their first game winners over the Gold City Bulls. So this should be a cracking game, both coming off a win. Game 3, Season 3, Mendi Tropical Big Bash here. Big shout out to Tash and Jeff Doyle from Mendi Group, our major sponsor. We're very, very honourable and lucky to have them guys support us here. Also to the Townsville Cricket Association, as well as the North Queensland Cricket Association, led by Peter Bush and all his great volunteers. Anthony Stewart from Queensland Cricket as well. As we've seen, the Ralders Ringers, Lockie, have won the toss and they are bowling first today. Probably a two-pace pitch, I believe, out there. Probably be looking around 130, I reckon, this morning for a bar score. EV2 Lions, two very aggressive batsmen to start off their innings in Heath O'Brien and Adam Furman.
Yeah, it should be an interesting matchup, this one. As we've seen yesterday, the Ringers bowled really, really well. They had a really good opening bowling partnership. And as we saw in the Lions' first game, Aidan Furman really taking it to the Gold City Bull bowlers, smacking 4 or 5 sixes. So this should be a good matchup.
Absolutely,
pitch
mate.
should have a bit of juice in it with the new ball, and you'll be looking for these two Lions openers to go really, really hard. Both big hitters of the cricket ball, Spill, so hopefully we see some big sixes getting put into the crowd.
Absolutely, Lockie. Heath O'Brien will be on strike for the EV2 Lions. Aidan Furman at the 9 strikers end. Sam Collingwood, fast bowler, will open for the Ralders Ringers, representative player from Townsville. Do apologise for my voice. Haven't had the best week due to some health issues. But getting better now. Here we go, Lockie. Game 3. EV2 Lions batting first here. The Ringers winning the toss. Sam Collingwood to Heath O'Brien. Nice and steady start. Top of off stump. Just plays at the gully for no run.
Yeah, as we see, they've dropped Cow Corner straight out.
Yep.
For Heath O'Brien. Obviously, there's a bit of inside mail there that, as we said in the pre-game, he likes to go hard early.
Oh, O'Brien, he talks about going hard early. Vances down the wicket. Top edge. Rolls into the fence. Boundary to start the game.
Yeah, I think that's the way you need to do it on this pitch. As we said yesterday, short at that back of a length. The ball just sort of seems to sit up. And Heath O'Brien swinging the absolute kitchen sink at that one. Doesn't matter how you get them, Spill, it's in the book.
Exactly right, mate. This is T20 white ball cricket, Lockie. Beautiful morning for cricket. Nice and overcast now. Hopefully that little breeze will come across from the southwesterly. Heath O'Brien on strike to Sammy Collingwood. Cross batter back straight to the bowler for no run. Doesn't look like there's much pace in the wicket out there, Aaron.
No, not at all. You'd think with the new ball it'd come through pretty hard. Sam Collingwood doesn't look like he's bowling it slow either. He's definitely got a bit
he pushes
of pace
it through.
him.
Yeah, Sammy pushes it through, mate.
But Heath O'Brien just up on that shot a bit early.
Ooh, swing and a miss. Beats him all, ends up top of off. Ralder's Ringers up and about out in the field. Nice, bringing some energy early on.
Yeah, you just got to be careful when you're trying to hit the cow, especially on that fullish length as well. It sort of cramps you up a little bit as a batter. So I think he just needs to sit on his lengths here and play the ball through the line on its merits.
Ooh, a wide.
Just like to see a bit more chat in the field here by the Ringers. Spill, it's just a bit quiet out there. We can hear the music going in the background.
Nice little shot by O'Brien. Runs it down the gully. Short third man for no run.
Coming off a win yesterday, first over of the game. Be up and about, bit of pep in the step. Nice little crowd here this morning, Spill, enjoying a Sunday morning cricket. A few family and friends over on the hill over on the other side of the ground there.
Ooh, they've gone up. They're confident. O'Brien's gone. He's not overly happy with the call. Caught behind. So he just said caught. And he just said done.
Yeah, cool.
No, don't worry about it. Much sorry. It's lucky forward, isn't it? Big wicket there from the Raiders Ringers early on. Heath O'Brien caught behind. Wasn't overly happy with it. Must have been a faint edge.
Yeah, I thought I heard a little feather through to the keeper.
Yeah, it looked that way. They were very confident. They were up straight away. Brings Lockie forward. Queensland country all rounded to the crease. EV2 Lions, 1 for 5 after 1 over. Seaman Collingwood gets the big breakthrough.
As we see, Lions bumping Lockie forward up the order for this game today, which I think is a good move, having the aggression of Furman at one end and the poise and control of Lockie forward at the other. Lockie can certainly clear a boundary when he needs to. I think this is a good move, Spill.
Yep. Kai Adami will be the opening bowler for the Raiders Ringers. Very, very tidy. Bowls good line areas. Aidan Furman will be on strike. The young gun from the North Cricket Club in Cairns. Outstanding yesterday. 43 of 23 balls. 4 sixes included in that little innings.
And they got a deep, long off.
Quite strong on the drive and over cover, Aiden. He's off the mark straight away. Be happy with that.
Yeah, you can just see, and that's what Lockie Forward brings to this batting lineup. Just those quick singles. He's always looking to score. So no change in the field for Lockie. They've still got leaving deep long off out and a deep cow.
Oh, it's a adventurous shot by Lockie.
Yeah, just seeing again there, just holding up in the wicket. You see the batters getting through their shots a bit early.
Once again, a big shout out to the Mendi Group, our valuable major sponsor. Thank you, Doyley. Kai Dami. Lockie forward, down leg side. Might be a wide here, Lockie. No?
I don't know whether
Might have come off a thigh pad or Keeper Adam Zabala threw himself at it, maybe being a faint glove, maybe. You never know.
Yeah, not sure. They didn't.
Yeah.
Must have hit the body, otherwise that's certain wide.
Yeah, interesting one. Kai Adami to Lockie Ford. Oh, beats him more, ends up, cuts him inside out.
Yeah, good start here by the young quick. Just hitting them spots again, that back of a length.
Sammy Collingwood there, his experienced open and bowler partner. Passing some tips on, working hard with the young fella. Adami. Oh, he's beaten him 2 balls in a row. Lockie cut him in half. Relders Ringers looking for a bit of early dominance here in this Game 3 T20 match. The Mendi Tropical Big Bash. After winning the toss, setting the EV2 Lions in. 1 for 6 currently in the second over. Adami. Oh, thick outside edge. He's going to probably get 2 here. Just over the top of point.
Good arm there by young Henry King. Yeah, just squared him up there a bit, Spill, just full of length. Lockie Ford trying to work that to the onside, leading edge over point.
Two overs down, Lockie. 1 for 8. It's not a bad start, really. 4 and over. Finding their way in the first couple overs. They did lose an early wicket of Heath O'Brien. Big wicket. Hits the ball very hard and long, Heath. So the Ringers will be happy with that. Sam Collingwood will continue from the northern end. For the Elders Ringers here, bowling to Aidan Furman. Will he look to go over cover and straight? Punches it on the back foot behind point. 4 runs.
Yeah, not only power but elegance as well, Spill. That was a cracking shot off the back foot through gully region there. Transfer his weight, using the pace of the ball, just lent on it. Great shot for 4 runs.
Squared him up there, Lockie.
There must be a bit of swing out there, Spill. Like I said before, just with these overhead conditions, new ball. Definitely be a little bit of swing out there. So we're just seeing the last couple of balls. Just squaring up the batters.
Sammy Collingwood. Bowling to Lachlan Ford. Shout out to Andrew. Hope you're well, mate. Up in Mareeba watching. Hope all is well. Oh, swing and a miss. Lockie Ford just finding his feet here at the moment, Lockie. Not looking the most comfortable out there. Just shuffling around the crease, a few plays and misses.
Yeah, there's a bit of chat getting thrown at the young guy, so maybe they're just getting in between his ears a little bit, but Lockie's an experienced cricketer, mate. I'm sure he'll bounce back. Just like you said, just finding his way. Just needs to get a bit used to the pace of the pitch.
Yeah, probably just needs to get bat on ball, find a few spaces, noodle them around for 1s and 2s at the moment. Gets a good piece of that. Straight down to Zach Adami. The golden bowler at the moment in the pink hat. Great figures yesterday. 4 for. Man of the match performance in game 1.
Yeah, 4 for 7, I believe, and there was
Yep.
a couple of 4-fers yesterday, so
Couple guys on a hat trick.
I think it's 3.
Yep.
3 guys on a hat trick yesterday from both games.
Collingwood ties forward up, hits him on the body for no run.
Yeah, and the Ringers bowlers, mate, just carrying on from yesterday's performance, especially this opening pair. They really set the tone for the fielding side with their opening bowling partnership. And then along with Zach Adami coming on, picking up his forfer with a bit of leg spin. Looks like a good bowling unit, the Ringers.
They certainly are, mate. Game very much in the balance at the moment. The first 3 overs. 1 for 13, the EV2 Lions.
Yeah, it looks like Lockie Ford's come out with some intent here, Spill. He's certainly not looking to hit the ball along the ground. But the beauty of cricket, mate, is he's still there.
Exactly right. You hang around and occupy the crease enough, you definitely will make runs. You do get opportunities.
Yeah, and the Lions, they've got a pretty experienced batting lineup with, Chris Stanger still to come.
Absolutely. Sammy Bray. Yep. Kai Dearness. John Short, the owner's back today. Provide a bit of stability down the lower order. Furman works it off his hips for a single. Kai Adami will continue from the southern end. Upish, he's in trouble here. Oh, he's put it down. That's a big life there, Lockie. Well, Bob by Kai Adami there. Found the outside edge of Furman. Very upish gully. Fieldsman just juggled it, just couldn't quite hold it.
Yeah, again, another leading edge there by Fordo, which seems to have a bit in it this morning, Spill, which is good.
Yep.
Good for a viewing standpoint. So the batters really going to have to work themselves hard here.
Furman on strike. Kai Adami is the bowler. Oh, I tell you what, he bounces back, swats it over square leg, and he's cleared the rope once more. 6 runs, the first 6 of the day, comes from Aidan Furman.
Geez, I know there's short boundaries here, Spill, but he got none of that. I'd love to see Furman actually middle one with some intent. That was a top edge, cramped him up. Furman good enough to get the bat around, top edged it for 6. So that's good. That's good pressure there. That's exactly what the Lions needed.
Yep.
Take a bit of pressure off Fordo.
Oh, Furman advances down the wicket at bottom edge. Hits the ground. He's showing his intent. Lockie Ford, 8 off 12 balls. Aidan Furman, 7 off 4. No, he didn't.
One.
One for 21 in the 4th over here. Kai Adami is the bowler for the Ringers. Lockie Ford on strike. Oh, he's got a big piece of that. That's going all the way. Absolutely cleared the fence in style. Lockie Ford goes big. Kaboom.
Great shot there by Lockie Ford.
Absolutely. 4 overs down now. 1 for 27. Massive over there for the EV2 Lions, picking up 14, Lockie. Big over. Will we see a change in the bowling? Yep. young Henry King will come on from the northern end, from the Rovers Cricket Club in Cairns. How do you reckon a much better angle?
Thanks, Lockie.
Oh, settle down. Get the scoreboard right. Shout out to the Rovers people watching. Really appreciate your support, guys. Henry King's family. Dan, how are you, mate? Hope you're well. Tuning in. Right on fast, Lockie. We get excited about young Henry. Champion young man. Very good all-rounder. Got a bit of a future ahead of him, I believe.
Yeah, I think Henry would have been disappointed with the way he bowled yesterday. Probably just a touch too full. So I think today's game you'll see him just coming through at the top of off, just that back of a length a little bit, especially with the pace that he generates. But this will be a good matchup.
Furman, it's hard to cover. They just take the one. Beautiful morning for cricket here at the John McCulloch Oval. Brothers Cricket Club in Townsville. How are you, Joshua? Hope you're well, mate. Thanks for tuning in. A big happy good morning to you on this lovely Sunday. Lockie Ford hits it hard, straight over mid-off. 3 bounces into the fence. He's starting to find his mojo here, Lockie.
Yeah, sure is. Like I said, it looks like he had a license to come out here and swing, which he's doing, but still nice, correct cricket shots there by Lockie. Just straight through the line of that one.
Rolders Ringers a little bit quiet in the field now, Lockie. EV2 lines probably bouncing. The game was in the balance there early on, the first 3-4 overs. They've pegged themselves in front here, I believe. Oh, nice shot there. Punches through mid-wicket.
Yeah, it's good, but you can see the Ringers skipper hasn't reacted to a few aggressive shots being played. He's still keeping an attacking field.
Yep.
Making the Lions batters still have to hit through and over the field.
Oh, that's interesting. Bit of a indifferent shot, mate. Furman taking one hand off the bat there. Top edge. Clears the infield and picks up 4 runs. 1 for 38 now. The EV2 lines.
Yeah, Henry just followed in there a little bit, just bolted into the body. Again, Furman with that bat speed, quick enough to get the bat around. Probably not the cleanest strike that Furman would want to do, but yeah, again, top edge over fine leg for 4.
He's got a fair whack of that. It's a straight and hard. He's taken liking the young Henry King. 4 more runs. Aiden Furman advances now in the 20s. 23 off 10 balls. Striking at 230 at the moment. It's really showing he's probably the form batsman of this competition early on.
Yeah, again, I think Henry's just pitching it a bit too full spill. Use the variable pace of the pitch and the inconsistent bounce of it. Needs to come just back of a length a bit. Try and cramp these batters up.
Fends it off his hips. Just a 1. 16 off the over, Lockie. That's a huge big over there. 1 for 43 after 5 overs. The EV2 lines. Jamie Hoyt, a new bowler for the Ralders Ringers. Very experienced cricketer. Lots of representative honours. Bowling all-rounder.
He was on a hat-trick as well yesterday.
Yep.
Wasn't he, Spill? Just darts him in quite quick. Looks to bowl pretty straight as he was yesterday. So hopefully he just picks that same line, trying to cramp the batters up here a little bit so they can't free the shoulders as well.
Oh, he's down on the one knee. Once again, Aiden Furman is clearing this fence with ease, Lockie. Really is. Goes to 30 of 12 balls. In some ominous form here. Gets on the one knee. Welcome Jamie Hoyt to the crease. Bang, kaboom. Clears the fence. 6 runs.
Don't bowl there, he reckons. Just down on one knee, dispatches that straight over deep mid-wicket. That's a cracking shot by Aiden.
Oh, it looks to go long again. Hasn't got a full piece of that one. But still one bounce, 4 runs.
Yeah, he just hit that one a little bit straighter.
That brings up the 53 for the EV2 Lions in the 6th over of the last over of the power play here.
Yeah, Aiden Furman striking at 261 at the moment. Spill, it's pretty good going.
Absolutely. 34 of 13 balls. 4 fours, 2 sixes. It looks to go again. No. Respectively plays it to cover. Young Henry King in the field for the Ringers.
As we see a wide there, bowled by Height. Good running there by the 2 young fellas there, Spill. Just worked it off his hip. Put the pressure back on the fielders for a quick single. Lucky forward punches that down the ground for a single. At the end of the over, the EV2 Lions are 1 for 50.
Change of bowler from the northern end. The golden bowler at the moment. Young Zach Adami.
See 4 runs there by Lockie Ford. A cracking sound off the bat. Like he just dropped it in short there, and Lockie Ford good enough to dispatch it to the boundary for 4 runs. You see another boundary there by Lockie Ford. Leggy just dropping that one in again a little bit short. As you see, deep square leg get pushed out to the boundary and a deep cow. Looking forward, just under the back foot, crunches that one through cover for a single. 9 off the over so far, Spill, 3 balls. Adami to Furman. Well, look like Furman wanted to wheel up there, but thought twice. Dot ball. Quick single taken there by the 2-line young guns. Just working those quick singles, putting the pressure on the fielders. See, just off the back foot to point for another single. It's the end of the over. The EV2 lines are 1 for 67 off 7 overs.
The EV2 lines be very happy with the start, Lockie. Cruising through at the moment. Little partnership of 61 here now between Lockie Ford and Aidan Furman. Furman 36 off 17 balls. Lockie Ford 25 off 19. Jamie Height will continue from the southern end.
As we see the field spread now, the power play's over. Mid off, mid on back. Deep cover. Cow corner.
Oh, he's gone. Lockie Ford advanced down the wicket. He is stumped by Keep Adams Zabala, bowled by Jamie Height.
Good little breakthrough there.
Absolutely. A big wicket there for the Elders Ringers.
Yeah, they needed that one.
Looks like Semi Bray coming to the crease. For the EV2 lines. Nice little partnership there from the lines there, Lockie. Furman and Ford. Lockie Ford didn't look the most comfortable out there, but he was still getting runs.
Yeah, it's the beauty of T20 cricket too, especially coming in at the power play.
Absolutely, mate.
Field up, pace on.
Semi Bray, the new batsman for the EV2 Lions. Jamie Height will continue. 2 for 67 in the 8th over here.
Yeah, and these two had a good little partnership together yesterday as well. So we've got the Lions close to that score before they started losing a few quick wickets. Fended off the back foot to point for no run. 2 for 67, EV2 Lions off in the 8th over. You see the deep cover has come up. Just wraps him on the body there for no run. Deep covers come up. Still got mid off, mid on back. Deep catching mid wicket out on the boundary. Just rocks onto the back foot to point for no run. Good over this one so far, Spill.
Absolutely, mate. Ringers bouncing back. Wicket and 3 dot balls. Very well bowled here. Using all the experience.
So straight down the leg side. Should be signal to leg by.
Eight overs down now, 2 for 69.
Very good over there by Jamie. He's firing that last one in, just offline a little bit off the pads for 2 leg buys. His Akadami will continue. Deep conversation with his skipper. Skipper will just be telling him, where do you want him? Where are you going to bowl? See a very square, fine leg has gone out. So she's moving around a square leg now. Off the back foot to point for no run. See long off back, cow corner, and a very square mid-on spill, almost a second cow. He's hammered that one down the ground to deep mid off for a single.
Yep.
Yeah, very interesting fielding position there. You see mid on for Aiden Furman's very, very square around, sort of almost 25 metres next to deep mid wicket. It's obviously a favourite scoring position for young Furman.
Certainly is, mate. Semi Bray on strike now. Got tied up that first over. 5 dot balls. Zach Adami. Bray hits him square to backward a point for no run. Beautiful day for cricket. Once again, a massive shout out to our major sponsor, the Mendi Group. We are very generous. Grateful for your overwhelming support, Orly. Thank you very much. Great to see him down at the ground also. Zach Adami, the young golden bowler at the moment of the competition. Oh, Semi Bray just having a little bit of trouble out here, Lockie.
Yeah, that one kept
He's not real comfortable at the crease at the moment.
It's good over by Zach. Just one off it so far, one to come.
It's the top of the gloves by the looks. Goes down the short third man.
Yeah, he's giving that runs.
Yep, 9 overs down now. Little bounce back here by the ringers. 2 for 71. We've seen the game in the balance in the first 4 overs. Then EV2 lines get away for a couple of overs there, Lockie. Now the ringers have come back. 9 overs down, 2 for 71. It's right in the balance, aren't they?
Yeah, and it's an important, I suppose, batting position for Sammy Bray as well. While you've got Furman absolutely creaming him at one end, he sort of just needs to knock him around, get Furman on strike as much as possible.
Jamie Hyatt, 1 for 13 off his 2 overs. He will continue from the southern end. Oh, Vance is out on the wicket. He puts it in a bit shorter.
Yeah, T20 cricket, because it's so high pace, especially if you're someone like Aiden Furman who's seeing and hitting the ball very well, if you're sort of stranded down the other end, even for 4 or 5 balls, you feel like you can lose a bit of momentum. So it's important that these new batters come in and batting around the guy that's going hard. Trying to get him on strike as much as you can so he can keep that flow going.
For sure, Lockie. So, now, Lockie, we were talking before the game, mate. You brought up about the cricket balls. I know you like to get in the nitty-gritty things, mate. No run again. Jamie Hyatt, very economical here. Do you prefer the Kookaburra RJR one, the Dukes.
Yeah, I suppose the issue with the Kookaburra ball, especially up in Cairns, they seem to weather a lot quicker. I mean, we only play one-day cricket up there, so they seem to weather a lot quicker with losing the shine and losing the paint off the ball.
Very risky there from Semi Bray, but he'll pick up a couple. Yeah, I have noticed the shine does only last for 2 or 3 overs, Lockie, which is probably not good enough, really.
Yeah, and they seem to sort of swell and go a little bit soft. We used the KD balls in the Barrier Reef Big Bash this year, and they seem to hold up pretty well. Stayed a lot harder for longer. So I believe there was conversation this year at the CFN talks were about changing the brand of the cricket ball. So I'm not sure what the outcome was. But I suppose you just got to roll through them still to find out what works best for the competition and is good for both batting and bowling.
Absolutely. So at the end of 10 overs now at the halfway point, 2 for 74. They'll be very happy with where they are. Zach Adami will continue from the northern end. 2 overs, none for 13. Jamie Height, very economical once again. 3 off that last over. 1 for 16 off his 3 overs at the moment. Semi Brave will be on strike here. He's 4 of 15 balls, finding his way. While Aiden Furman is 37 off 19 balls, 4 fours and 2 big sixes. So just hasn't seen the strike much in the last couple of overs, Lockie. I think Sammy Bray needs to turn the strike over here. It's full there. You need to find the space. Can't just hit them full balls there straight to cover, no runs. They need to get Furman on strike. He's hitting the ball well and clean.
Yeah, as I mentioned before, you need to keep his momentum going.
Well bowled by young Adami. Not afraid to throw it up. Very economical. Bowling in good corridors.
Yeah, it's kind of hard playing this form of tournament cricket where you're not used to playing with other guys. You know, if it's sort of club cricket, you're walking down the other end telling your mate, "Oh, get me on strike." So I don't know if the conversation's been had, but they need to work hard here to get Furman as we see a single punch down the ground.
Yep.
Need to work hard to keep Furman on strike here.
I reckon he'll be looking to go straight or over mid-off here. Might even see him get down on the one knee.
Yeah, and that's the pressure of it too, because he feels like he has to keep going, and he might try and hit a ball that he probably shouldn't as well.
Very watchful then. Well bowled by young Zach. And he's got him. He's beaten him with flight. It's probably a case of Furman not having enough strike there. Advanced down the wicket. Well bowled by young Zach Adami. Stumped by Zabala once again. Takes the score too. EV2 Lions, 3 for 75. And that'll bring their captain to the crease. And Chris Stanger. Will we see the Stang? Will he get moving today? Hits the ball very, very hard. Classy batsman.
Yes, well, as we said, mate, we haven't seen Furman come out of his crease once. Starved of the strike a little bit. 2 balls in, he advances down the wicket and misses one.
Absolutely, Lockie. Good cricket there from the Ralders Ringers. Tying him up. Keeping Semi Bray on strike. And very well bowled by young Zach Adami. Young spinner. Right in amongst. It's good to see these young guys getting right in amongst this competition. Season 3 of the Mendi Tropical Big Bash. It's fantastic to see the younger guys get the opportunities and excel as well. Oh, Stanger. Doesn't muck around. First ball. It's a fair piece of that.
A fair piece of his batting partner as
I was
well.
going to say that hit Lockie Ford. I mean, Semi Bray, sorry.
Sure did.
That completes the over. 11 overs down. 3 for 76, the EV2 Lions. Got a new bowler, Lockie, from the southern end, the Bowen end of the ground. Jared Kamer. Got a few runs yesterday for him. Little 20 odd there.
Yeah, he batted really well yesterday.
Yeah.
At the top of the order.
Yep.
Not sure what he bowls. Looks like it might be a little off spin tweak is here.
Yep. Oh, that's short. Stanger flat bats it down the wicket. Just the one.
Hey, put a bit of pepper on that one. First ball spill. See a couple of Black Hawks flying over in the background, Spill.
Absolutely, mate. Stanger scampers through for a single to Semi Bray. Elders Ringers, a little bit more vocal in the field now, a bit more energy. Back at the moment. Short. He gets a good piece of his Stanger, but straight to the fieldsman on the boundary. Are we just happy with the one? Short again. Jeez, that just sat up, didn't it, from Jared Kamer? He's not real happy with himself, mate.
I think the batter would be more disappointed with not putting that one into the houses. But again, a bit too pace in the pitch.
And he beats the edge.
I think he nicked it onto the keeper.
Yeah, mate.
Tough chance by the keeper there. You can't be too disappointed.
Absolutely.
Missing that one.
Had a bit of zip on it as well. Stanger swats it over point. Square cut, 4 runs. Completes the 12th over. 3 for 84. Cruising along at 7 and over. They keep it up at this rate, Lockie. I reckon they'll be looking around 150.
Yeah, to make for an interesting run trace, that's for sure. I just think the last sort of couple of overs of the Ringers has probably missed their length a little bit. You're looking for Zakadami to give him a good over here in his final over. You're looking to tie him down a little bit. He just bunts that one down the ground for a single. I think Stanger's going to be very aggressive here, Spiller.
Absolutely, mate. Loves looking over cow and straight. Oh, there he goes. Swing and a miss. That didn't get up at all.
There's a couple like that have stayed low.
Yeah, very interesting, the wicket out there. Oh, he's flat batted that and he's found space. 4 runs. He's put it between the straightish mid off and the cow corner. Stanger advances 11 of 6 balls.
Yeah, I suppose if you see a couple staying low like that, Spill, you've got to be careful trying to sweep it off the stumps. It's okay if it's outside off. You want to try and bring it around. Just, be a little bit more cautious if you see it pitched on the stumps, and if it stays low like that, you're going to get gunned.
Oh, once again, he goes to sweep. Hits him on the front pad. Zach Adami's last over here. 1 for 20 in his fourth. Very tidy from the young spinner.
There's plenty of flight too, Spillo.
Yep.
Loves tossing it up there.
Absolutely.
Which I think draws the batters in.
Yep.
Eyes light up. As
Tries to get him to advance down the crease a touch, as we just spoke about. Swats it out to mid-wicket for a single.
One legal delivery left. He's bowled well in his 4. He got off to a bit of a sketchy start, but he's reeled it back nicely. 1 for 21 off his 3.5 overs.
Yep, certainly a young prospect.
Yeah, good finish.
Sammy Bray just getting tied up here, Lockie. 8 of 23 balls now. He really has to start to work it around a bit more, mate. He can't get tied down in this T20 white ball cricket.
Nah, not especially when you've got wickets in the shed, Spill.
3 for 90 of 13. They're in a very good position, the EV2 lines. They advance here. I'll be looking for 150, 160 for the total. See, Jared Kamer will continue. Will we see Sam Collingwood and Kai Adami come back into the action shortly to try and just stem the run flow and pick up a wicket or two? Two opening bowlers.
You'd like to see that from the skipper. Bring one of your on. Try and pick up. I mean, if you're the Ringers, you're probably happy to leave Sammy Bray out there at the moment, Spill.
Absolutely.
Try and pick up.
Fair call, mate.
Someone like Stanger.
Swats it square to point for no run.
Just hits the ball hard, doesn't he?
He does, mate. Yep.
Big broad shoulders on the lad. Just
imposing figure out there when he gets going. Oh, little short, quick one. Well taken by Adam Zapala behind the stumps.
So you get them through in 3rd grade, I heard, Spill.
Come on, bowling in pre-season, mate. Watch this space this year. Might have a few more little nudes, getting a few more wickets. I reckon I'm going to back myself.
Hopefully they'll be over 14 this year, Wild thing.
Not bad, Lockie. Not bad. Once again, another dot ball. They're all building here for the Ringers.
Yeah, it's definitely keeping low that end as well. That was by no means pitched up delivery. You sort of see it just staying low and skidding through a little bit.
Always very, very tidy.
His head.
I thought that was very classy wicket keeping there from Adam.
Yeah, very quick to whip the bales off there.
Yep.
Sammy Bray quick enough to get his foot back.
Beautiful morning for cricket here at the John McCulloch Oval Brothers Cricket Club in Townsville. It's season 3, Mendi Tropical Big Bash. Game 3 between the Relders Ringers and the EV2 Lions. Sammy Bray takes a single. And that completes the 14th over. 3 for 93. This is Triple S Sport broadcasting live local North Queensland cricket. This is your host and lead commentator and Cameron Spiller Miller. And I am also joined by a very knowledgeable and astute cricket brain in Aaron Locke.
Lead commentator.
You like that?
I like that one, mate.
No, that's fine. You sure? Change of bowler from the northern end. Young Toby Woodbury. Right arm medium pace.
He did bowl well yesterday as well, Spill.
Yep.
I said all the bowlers for the Ringers yesterday bowled well. keep the Wildcats to 75. You're doing something right in your bowling department.
Absolutely, mate. EV2 Lions, 3 for 93, 14 overs down. Sammy Bray, 9 off 26 balls now. Chris Stenger, 13 off 11 balls at the non-striker's end. Chris Stenger, a big favourite of Steve Kerwitz. I think they're joined at the hip sometime, them twins. Woodbury, Bray advances down the wicket. Nice cover drive for no run. Once again, a massive thank you to our major sponsor, the Mendi Group. Thank you from the bottom of our hearts, Tash and Jeff Doyle. Mendi Group, the best construction business in North Queensland. And thank you to all our volunteers from the North Queensland Cricket Association and Townsville Cricket Association, led by the great man, Peter Bush, and all his volunteers and our scorers, the grounds people, the canteen from Brothers Cricket Club here at the John McCulloch Oval in Townsville. Thank you for all your hard work. Todd Woodbury is bowling too. Sammy Bray at the moment.
A couple of dot balls to start the over.
Yep. That's better. Just finds a little bit of grass out there. Takes a single. Good corridors by Woodbury. Talking a bit of representative cricket, Lockie. Australia, 2-1 up at the Ashes at the moment. Bounced back last night. Labuschagne, 100. A little bit of rain. Do you think we'll have a draw or will we have a result?
I think it's meant to be raining buckets over there for the last day. So, Stanger.
Stanger.
Thank you.
What's that over mid-wicket? Flat bats it. 6 runs. Stanger goes kaboom.
Yeah, meant to be raining over there for the final day spill. I mean, at the end of the day, mate, we'll take a draw, go into the 5th test and win it honourably. I know all the Poms are crying poor at the moment.
They got no hope. They got no hope. The Poms, let them cry hard done by Lockie. No sympathy at all. I reckon we'll smash them. 3-1. We'll take the Ashes.
Absolutely.
Get that into your Frida, sauce man. Nowhere in our class in cricket. You English got to keep working hard. Stanger brings up the 100 for the EV2 Lions. That's 15 overs down now. 3 for 100, the EV2 Lions. 5 overs remain in this innings. Game on here. The Ringers have done well the last couple of overs. Lockie, they've pegged them back once again. It's a bit of to and from at the moment. Great seesawing battle.
Yeah, 5 overs left, 7 wickets in the shed, mate. I think they need to put the foot down here and start swinging as much as they can. Or at least one of them anyway.
Changing the bowling. Jamie Height back into the attack. 3 overs, 1 for 16. And his final over. Will we see him bowl here? Then Collingwood come back on from the northern end for 2. And Kai Adami from the southern end here for 2. Oh, swing and a miss. Big swing, no ding there from Chris Stanger. Bit of old terminology in the cricket circles.
Yeah, I probably would have been tempted to bring one of the openers back on. Probably pick up that wicket.
Oh, what happened? Couldn't agree anymore. Oh, Stanger's got hold of that. That's class. That is 6 runs. He's cleared the fence for the EV2 Lions. Chris Stanger opens his shoulders, goes bang. Massive hit there from the Burleigh batsman.
He'd definitely be more happy with the way he's batting than today than how he got out yesterday, Spill.
Yep, no contribution yesterday. Geez, we thought that one was long. That's gone even further. It's nearly cleared the white picket fence. Stanger goes out of the park. Jamie Hyde.
55-metre boundaries, 75-metre boundaries. It doesn't matter at the moment. Spill, they are going everywhere.
That's it. We spoke about it. If it gets going, quickly advances to 32 off 17 balls. Chris Stanger, 3 big sixes now, 2 in a row here. But the experience of Jamie Hyatt will bounce back. Let me tell you that right now.
Oh,
No.
It's gone even
Wow,
bigger.
that's gone even further. Somebody get an Uber to bring that one back. 6 more, Chris Stanger.
Kaboom, 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 Spill.
It's just kabooming everywhere, Aaron. 3 for 118 now. 4.2 overs remaining. Will EV2 Lions be eyeing 170 here? Stanger stays in. 38 off 18 balls. Wow. He's turning it on. The craftsman, Chris Stanger, goes .6662.
Very inventive shot there.
Masterclass here from Christopher Stanger, the EV2 Lions captain.
Stevie Kerwitz would be standing and applauding in his lounge room at the moment, Spiller.
He certainly would be. Hyatt the Stanger. Oh, flicks it off his toes hard. Down the semi-Collingwood just for the single. 21 off the over. Massive from the EV2 Lions. 16 overs down now, Lockie. 3 for 121.
Yeah, it's time to bring back one of the opening quicks, I think, Spill. Just change the pace up a little bit. They've bowled their slower bowlers through the middle order, through the middle overs here. As we see Sam Collingwood coming back on the bowl, as we just thought would happen.
Yep. Experienced representative opening bowler, Sammy Collingwood. Classy bowler. Tall, wiry, athletic in the field. Gets a lot of bounce, movement off the wicket. Coming on from the northern end. He is bowling to the informed Chris Stanger. 41 of 20 balls now, striking in at 205. Will we see the Stang attack continue here at Lockie?
You'd like to think so, Spill. I don't think he's going to clam up now.
Gives himself space. Collingwood goes, thank you. Knocks over the middle peg. Ralders Ringers bounce back.
Yeah, you can see there he was just trying to get that one down a fine leg. Good captaincy there by the Ringers. That's the idea of T20 cricket. Spill, you want to try and make the batter hit the spots that he doesn't want to. Classic example of there. Not sure. You're hitting them pretty well to stand and deliver at the moment.
Absolutely.
But classy knock there by the EV2 line skipper, mate.
Absolutely. He's put him in a fantastic position. Chris Stanger makes up for his first ball duck yesterday. Young Payne, isn't it? Young Christian Payne, the new batsman for the EV2 Lions. Young all-rounder. Sam Collingwood will continue. 2 for 10 now. Couple of wickets there for Big Sam. 4 for 121 at the start of the 17th over. Beautiful morning for cricket here at the John McCulloch Oval. Brothers Cricket Club in Townsville. We had the pleasure last night, Aaron Locke, going to the Cowboys game, watching my beloved Cowboys absolutely take it to Parramatta Eels, bashed them out of the game.
Yeah, we did, mate. It was a cracking game of footy. 20,000 there. No, it was a good night. Good night out. About time to shout at your mate something too, by the way.
Come on, mate. You should enjoy my presence every day we get to spend time together. Well, bowled by Sam Collingwood here, right up in the right areas. Nice and full and straight. 2 for 11 in his third over. Using all the experience here. Trying to swing the momentum back in the ringers fashion.
So what Sammy Bray do here, Spill? Is he the one that has to have a try and clear the pickets here? Because you don't, you got 3.5 overs to go. You don't want to be trying to dot singles and twos around. You want to be...
Good running by young Christian Payne. Sneaking through for a single. Yeah, I think he has to, Lockie. I really do. He's been in long enough now. Young Chris Payne likes to score pretty quickly. Looks like John Short's ready to go in the dugout for the EV2 Lions, the owner. Queensland Veterans Payne. Loves his cricket, shorty. Sam Collingwood. From the top end, the Brothers Cricket Ground. And he's clean bowled. Beautiful Yorker. Can't hit them ones for 6, Lockie. Sammy Collingwood picks up his third over. Christian Payne is out.
There's a good comeback by the ringers. Pitch that one nice and full.
5 for 123 now. 1 ball remaining in the 17th over. Brings the owner of the EV2 Lions to the crease. The great man, John Short.
What Shorty's go to here, Spill? What's his class shot?
He's a bit of a craftsman out there. He'll look to push him around, find some space and grass out there. He'll look for ones and twos. He's quite tidy between the wickets.
We're having a chat to him before the game, Spill. He's just been down in Brizzy playing a bit of cricket. He's
Queensland Veterans.
He's a bit sore, he reckons. He looked like he just waddled out to the crease there. Might be a bit stiff in the legs there. So let's see how quickly he gets through for them singles, mate.
He's not that quick, let me tell you. He's 53 years old. Queensland Veterans player. It's a battle between him and Meeky. Who's the best Veterans player in Townsville, they reckon? John Short on strike to Sam Collingwood. Oh, it looks for a quick single. No. Sammy Bray sends him back. At the end of the 17 overs, 5 for 123, the EV2 Lions. 18 balls remain in his first innings of Game 3. The Railders Ringers won the toss and sent the EV2 Lions in this morning. Once again, a big thank you to our major sponsor, the Mendi Group. Thank you for your generous support. Absolute outstanding. The Mendi Group, number 1 in construction throughout North Queensland. Change of bowling. Gone back to their opening bowler, Kai Adami. From the southern end, he'll be bowling to Samuel Bray. Here we go. Change of bowling, Aaron. Kai Adami back in the attack. Pushes through straight over the top of the stumps for no run. Samuel Bray's got to get bat on ball here. Only 11 off 31 balls. It's been a bit of a battle for him. Oh, he's... What kind of shot can you call that, Lockie? Spooned it, maybe?
Almost like a forehand.
It was, wasn't it? It was a bit indifferent.
Forehand to the back corner.
2 runs. They're all runs at the end of the day.
Yeah, I mean, if he can get himself up to sort of 25, 30, push down the ground for a single. Yeah, I suppose if he can get himself sort of 25, 30 not out at the end of it, then...
Yep. He's doing a job, but Samuel Bray keeping mid all together here for the EV2 Lions. A lot more higher quality batting we're seeing today, mate, from yesterday.
Yeah, I think all the nerves would have got shaken out after yesterday's
Yep.
day
Agree,
of
mate.
play.
Playing a miss from John Short. Kai Adami charging in from the southern end. John Short on strike for the EV2 Lions. Swats it over third man. That's going to run away for 4 runs. Outlandish swat. We'll nickname that shot.
We're talking about that in the office on Monday, Spill, how we hit the middle of the bat and probably shot of the day.
EV2 specialist, John Short. The craftsman lives and breathes cricket. Oh, he's got a good piece of that. That's 4 runs.
That is a
John
cricket
Short
shot.
opens up his arms and punches that through the covers. Classic drive from the old craftsman.
Yeah, back foot drive.
At the end of 18 overs, 5 for 134, the EV2 Lions.
That was a cracking shot there by Shorty. Using all of his experience there, Spill.
Twelve balls remain, Lockie. 5 for 134. Prediction score? I'm going.
I think Sam Collingwood will bowl another good over here.
I'm going 149.
Yeah, I'll go 144, Spill.
I'm going 144.
10 more runs.
I'm going 149. Sammy Collingwood, 3 overs, 3 for 12. Outstanding figures today. Bowling fast and straight. Some tight corridors. Good shot by Samuel Bray. No run, Bo. Straight to cover.
Yeah, he's hitting the ball well. Just struggling to find the gaps. I mean, if that's a metre either side, it's either 4 or runs. Through for a couple. He seems to be picking the fielders out at the moment.
Collingwood. Big swing. Straight to the short mid wicket. No run. Nice little crowd here this morning, Lockie. About 50 to 100 people on the ground. Brothers Cricket Club Canteen operating well over there. I did see hot dogs on the menu yesterday. Wouldn't mind having a hot dog with cheese and bacon and a bit of barbecue sauce. Fresh chocolate milk. Inside edge onto the pads from Samuel Bray. Probably find the boundary line. It does. 4 more runs to the EV2 Lions.
Yeah, that's unlucky there.
Very well bowled by Sammy Collingwood. What are we going to have on the lunch menu today, Aaron?
Sure, mate. We just got through brekkie, so give me
Freshly squeezed orange juice for breakfast this morning by a lovely bacon and egg roll. Freshly prepared by the Triple S cooking staff on tour. Samuel Ray punches it down the wicket for a single. Big shout out and thank you to our cameraman, Andrew Lambourne. Great team man. Was carving it up last night on the dance floor. Seen a bit of footage of him while you boys were out and about last night, Aaron? While I was at home studying the form and preparing for today's call? 5 for 139. One ball remains in this 19th over. Sammy Collingwood, 3 for 17. Very, very good today. The big fast bowler. Where will John Short look to hit this? Hits him on the pads. Scampers through for a leg by. And the San Collingwood's 4th over. Great spell. 3 for 17. We'll see Kai Adami will finish the last over for the Elders Ringers.
Yeah, it's a good spell there by Sammy Collingwood. Coming in, doing a job for his skipper.
Absolutely. 5 for 140 now, the EV2 Lions. The last over of this first innings of the game 3 between the Elders Ringers and the EV2 Lions. The Ringers won the toss this morning and elected to bowl first. A little bit in the wicket early on, Aaron, but it's starting to really pan out to be a fair batting track at the moment.
Yeah, just as a bowler, you got to sort of hit your lengths on this pitch. They should know where they need to bowl it. I still think there's a bit of juice in the wicket in certain areas on certain lengths. So you just got to try and find the consistency there with your line and lengths to try and put the batters off.
And he has been clean bowled. Nick and Croft, the stumps have been rattled. Kai Adami knocks over John Short from the EV2 Lions. 6 down for 140 now. 5 balls remain. New batsman in the crease for the EV2 Lions. Luke Kuman Hayes. Lukey Hayes is a new batsman for the EV2 Lions. Kai Adami is the bowler. 1 for 28. 5 balls remain. Jeez, he's through the willow at that. Big swing. And that's all it was. 4 balls remain.
I suppose you're not going to come out and block it, are you, Spill?
No, mate. 4 balls remaining.
He's throwing everything at it.
Team first attitude. EV2 Lions be looking to get up to 150 here. Oh, he's got a good piece of that. He's absolutely flat batted that to the white picket fence. 4 runs. Luke Hayes is off the mark with a cracking boundary. Kai Adami charging in. Hayes gets another good piece of it straight out to the mid-wicket fieldsman on the boundary. 2 balls remain. 6 for 145. There goes your prediction, Aaron. I predicted 149, my friend.
I'm still closer at the moment, so.
You are with 2 balls remaining. Oh, chipped over cover. They're going to look for 2 here. No, he's in trouble. No.
Good
Just the
arm.
one. Great fielding by Zach Adami on the boundary.
One ball left in the innings.
Yep. 6 for 146. EV2 Lions. Luke Hayes on strike.
Straight over cow. Get ready.
He's flat batted straight down the ground.
Oh.
They scamper through for 2. They finish with 6 for 148. Aaron. Once again, the Triple S. We'll take a short break. 148. EV2 Lions are finished with 149. Raiders Ringers be looking for victory. Take a short break. This is Triple S Sport, bringing you live T20 cricket action here from Season 3, Mendi Tropical Big Bash. See you in 10 minutes for the Ringers innings. Welcome back here to season 3, Mendi Tropical Big Bash here at the John McCulloch Oval between the Ralders Ringers and EV2 Lions. EV2 Lions batted first, 6 for 148. The Ringers netting 149 for victory. On strike for the Ralders Ringers, Gaurav Patel and Jared came at the non-striker's end, and Sammy Woodbury will open the bowling for the EV2 Lions from the top end, charging in now. Patel fends it off his hips for a dot ball to start the innings. Welcome back to my co-commentator, Aaron Locke. How was the little break, Lockie? Swing and a miss.
Yeah, good, mate. Go up, stretch the legs. A bit of rehydration. Looking forward to this innings. Big Patel, he went hard early yesterday.
Yeah, he did, mate. Yep.
So I think if he gets hold of a couple, there could be some big bombs hit here.
What do you think will be the Ringers' approach here, Aaron? Well, there we go. We see Patel. He's gone over the top. Probably get 2 here. Do you think they'll be conservative? Will they take him on in the first 6 overs in the power play? Chasing 149 for victory. So they probably need to be around 70, 75 at the halfway mark after 10 overs.
Yeah, mate, I think so. I think Patel will go hard here, and we've seen Sammy Kamer batting yesterday. He batted well. Hit the ball hard when he need to.
Oh, that looks straight up, but I think he's got a fair piece of it.
6.
That is 6 runs over cover, mate. We took a fair piece of it. That's a cracking shot from Patel. Beautiful cricket shot. 6 big runs.
I think that went higher than it did long, mate.
Yeah.
That looked like it went straight up in the air.
I thought that at first too.
Got a fair whack of that one, didn't he?
Yep. Good comeback there from Sam Woodbury. Spears it in on the legs. Picks up a single Patel. He's quickly raced a 9 off 5 balls. Beautiful day for cricket here in the Northern Tropics. Season 3, Mendi Tropical Big Bash. Triple S Sport bringing you live cricket action in local North Queensland once again. The leading live streaming sports #1 brand in the country. Big thank you to My Action Sport, live streaming partners. Appreciate everything you do, John and Tony. Absolutely outstanding service. Just leave it for a minute. Patel on strike, facing Woodbury. Oh, big effort in the field there. Scampers through for 2. Just make that 3. Oh. New bowler for the EV2 Lions, Kyle Dennis. 1 over down. None for 12, the Ringers. They're off to a flyer. Very economical yesterday, Kyle Dennis for the EV2 Lions. Boys tight lines in that off-stump corridor. Once again, a big shout out to the Mendi group. Thank you. Our major sponsor, Season 3. The Mendi Tropical Big Bash. Right up on his toes. Jared Kamer swats it back to mid-on for no run. Starts off with a dot ball. Oh, nice and full and straight. Just the one. EV2 Lions up and about in the field. Lots of energy. Positive talk out there.
Yeah, see deep, mid off, and mid on, push back.
Very strong on the drives, Patel.
See one from the offside taken over to the onside and they're catching sort of mid-wicket.
He winds up. Hits the ball hard straight down the ground for a single. Gaurav Patel. Looking for big early runs here for the Ringers. Great shot, Jared Kamer. Advancing down the wicket. Punches it through cover for 4 runs. Beautiful cricket shot. Kyle Dennis boss tight lines. Good cricket all round. Relders Ringers off to a flyer here. None for 18 in the second over. Fighting fire with fire. Taking it to the EV2 Lions. Good comeback there from Kyle Dennis. 2 overs down. None for 18. Sam Woodbury will continue from the top end. Bowling for the EV2 Lions. John McCulloch Oval, Brothers Cricket Ground here in Townsville. Season 3 of the Mendi Tropical Big Bash. Upish. Straight to the fieldsman there. He's in strife. They got the big wicket of Patel early on, Lockie.
Yeah, sort of just guided that one to point. It's a big wicket there. Early inroads for the EV2 Lions. As you see the skipper coming out. Adam Zabala for the Ringers. I think he'll be looking to bat for a while. I think he was a bit unlucky with his dismissal yesterday. So I think these two will bat well together.
Yep.
Look like they're pretty similar cricketers in the way they go about it.
Adam Zabala, Railders Ringers captain, on strike. Batsman wicketkeeper. Very, very tidy cricketer. Great cricket knowledge. Sam Woodbury, the bowler for the EV2 Lions. 1 for 19. Currently in the third over. The Ringers looking to chase 149 for victory.
Another dot ball there. It's good over by Sammy Woodbury. Shot.
That's a classic cricket shot. Adam Zabala advancing down the wicket, smashes it over cover, 4 runs. Beautiful cricket. Nice way to get yourself off the mark, Aaron.
Yeah, just having a look. He's very low and compact in his batting stance. Obviously, being a wicket keeper, he's nice and low.
Come back there from Woodbury. Just takes the singles, Zabala. 3 overs down now. Railders Ringers, 1 for 24. Kyle Dearness will continue for the EV2 Lions in the bowling attack. Game 3 of the Mendi Tropical Big Bash. Adam Zabala on strike. Looks to sweep it down on the one knee. Hoik it over mid-wicket region. Some great fielding there from the EV2 Lions. Keeps it to 2. 2-leg boys. Punches it straight down the ground. Nice and straight, that fieldsman on the boundary. In this early power play.
Hits the ball hard, doesn't he, Spill?
He does. It's a good shot for one. Jared Kamer on strike. Fends it off his toes. Just happy with the single.
Looks a good cricketer, Jared Kamer.
Yep.
Looks like a guy who knows his batting style and moves around the crease well, moves his feet. Great shot. That'll kick.
Zabala lost it over mid-wicket. He's in good touch here. Quickly races to 10. Picks up his second boundary of the innings.
Yeah, sort of predicted it, Spill. After the way he got out yesterday, he felt he was pretty unlucky there with the court behind. So I think he's a bit of a point to prove today coming out, and you can see his intent early.
Shores him up there on the crease. No run. 4 overs down now. The Raiders Ringers. 1 for 32 in this run rate. Chasing one more 117 runs to win off 96 balls. Run rate of 7.36 and over. Lockie.
Yeah, I think these two are going about it the right way. They're, probably not trying to hit boundaries off every ball. They're working the ones and twos, and then they're hitting the bad balls to the fence when they need to. So I think if these guys, can hang around for a good chunk of the overs, we both know they can clear the boundaries. So these guys are probably a really important partnership, chasing a moderate total on what we've seen scores were yesterday. I think it's key if these guys hang around and keep churning through the sevens and eights and over.
Couldn't agree more, Aaron. Very analytical approach you have there. Like to break the game down, don't you?
Just got to give the viewers what they want, mate.
Big shout out to all those watching today. Sincerely, thank you for your time. Appreciate all the feedback that comes through. Thank you. Advances down the wicket. Adam Zabala for a dot ball. Sam Woodbury, pretty well much on the money here at the moment. Tight lines in that off stump corridor area.
There's still a bit of inconsistent bounce in the pitch there, Spill. So I think, like I said before, as a bowler, you sort of know where them lengths are now. It's just a key to try and hit those lengths to put the batters off, Coming down the wicket now, one sort of pitching and hitting you high might make him think twice about coming out of the wicket now. Then you can sort of plan him into his crease.
Oh, top edge. He's in trouble here, mate. Go straight to Luke Hayes. And they pick up the big wicket. The captain, Adam Zabala, departs. That's a massive wicket there for the EV2 Lions. Probably see big Chris Gartrell come to the crease now. Number 16 for the Ringers. It's a very hard, long ball. He gets going here. We spoke about it yesterday. Didn't get going. Gets going today. Could be what? Cricket balls flying everywhere.
Yeah, not ideal there for the Ringers, Spill. We're just talking what an important partnership that was. Again, sort of just cramped him up. The back of the length delivery and spoon one straight up to fine leg.
Absolutely, mate.
It's really important that the new guys coming into bat really sort of run hard between the wickets, keep the pressure on the fielders, let the fielders make the mistakes.
Very watchful Gartrell. Big Chris. And be looking to cement himself in here early and start hitting the ball to all parts of the field. He's off the mark. Just puts it down the wicket.
Yeah, good over here by Sammy Woodbury. Only 2 off it so far. 2 off it and a wicket. Top ball to finish the over off. Oldest ring is currently 2 for 34 off 5. Got off to a flyer. Spill.
They certainly have, Lockie. They certainly have, mate. Sitting around 7 and over. That's what they got to do to chase this total down. See a change in bowling for the EV2 Lions. Samuel Bray, the new bowler. Right arm medium pace. Coming from the southern end. He'll be bowling to Chris Gartrell. Samuel Bray bowling to Chris Gartrell here. Punches it to Christian Payne in the field. They get through for a single. Overthrows. No, they're just happy with the one.
Little whip it in the field there. He got around there quick. Nice release.
Yep, very tidy in the field, mate.
You see a couple of Chinooks flying over to the east there, Spill. I know how you're a big fan of the Chinook helicopter.
Yep.
Give me the lowdown of how they all work and propulsion and all that kind of stuff you were telling me yesterday.
That's a big word, mate.
Yeah, we're big game players, mate.
The big deals. That's correct, Darren. Season 3 here of the Mendi Tropical Big Bash. EV2 Lions taking on the Ralders Ringers in Game 3. Samuel Bray, the bowler. He beats Jared Kamer straight through to the keeper. Heath O'Brien there for the Lions. No runs. Chasing 149 for victory. The Ralders Ringers currently 2 for 35 in the 6th over. Have you been in a Chinook, Aaron?
No, mate, can't say I have. Pretty cool to do, but
Yeah, very large machines they are. Highly powered. Inside edge. Scamper through for a single. This is Triple S Sport, the home of live streaming local sport in North Queensland. Bringing the game to you. Once again, thank you to My Action Sport, our live streaming partners, best in the business. Gartrell just leans on it to cover for no run. Nice and full and straight from Samuel Bray. Classic square drive from Chris Gartrell. 4 runs. Beautiful cricket shot. Very classy there from the big man. What a way to finish the over. Six overs down. 2 for 40. See another bowling change here. Or is Woodbury going to continue, Aaron? I think Woodbury's going to continue, mate. I think he's going to bowl him out here. He's 4 straight. 3 overs, 2 for 20. From his opening bowler here.
yeah, he's bowled well. He's gotten off to a good start. And they must, want to get another early breakthrough. Really get into the heart of the Ringers middle order.
Advances down the wicket, Kamer. Hits it hard to long on for a single. Certainly seen an improvement today, Aaron, in the standard of the cricket. We sort of expected a little bit yesterday. Everyone a bit rusty after a couple months in different pitch, two-paced, a little bit of dew around. I went for a cracking day of cricket once again here as Woodbury to go throw. Fends it off his hips. They'll just take the one.
Yeah, mate, we said that yesterday. I think the standard of cricket will improve, and as this tournament goes on, I think the standard will improve even more. So, I think the beauty of this competition is that it's not just played at the same ground; it's played all over the local teams. So it gives the ground staff of each club sort of a chance to prepare a good deck, good outfield, and get the pitch up ready for some entertaining cricket.
Absolutely, Lockie. Very well spoken, mate. Kamer advances. Beautiful late cut. Finds space between the third man and slips. 4 runs there for the Elders Ringers.
Tell you what, mate, he's a cricketer, this young fella.
He certainly is. Very, very handy cricketer. Jared Kamer takes his total now to 11 off 10 balls. It's a good shot there once again. Just puts it forward to cover. Scamper through for a single. Fielded in the covers there from Chris Stenger, the captain of the EV2 Lions. Young Sam Woodbury. He's been quite tidy with the ball, Lockie. Good corridors just on top of off stump. Pitches it up.
Yeah, he's bowling really tight lines here. He's not really giving them a chance to flow the willow at it.
Gartrell puts it behind square leg. 7 overs down now. 2 for 48. They're on target, mate. Sitting around the 7 over mark. Spoke about it. They can be around 70, 75 after 10. The game is definitely in the balance here.
Yeah, sure is. I think the EV2 Lions, I think their spin attack probably in Lockie Ford, and if Stanger gets hold of the ball today as well, whether he'll give himself a bowl. I think Stanger might be pretty dangerous on this pitch. Like I said, it's a bit of a sticky deck. More reports yesterday talking to the boys after the day's play, it was turning a bit. So I think Lockie Ford will play a pivotal role in the middle order bowling here. And he's come off a good spell by the opening bowlers here to really tie down the ringers.
Absolutely. Samuel Bragg continues for the EV2 Lions. Oh, big swing there from Gartrell, looking to hit it hard through the covers. Little inside edge along the ground. Season 3, the Mendi Tropical Big Bash. Game 3 between the EV2 Lions and the Elders Ringers. Gartrell gets down, hits it hard through the covers. I think it'll hit the white rope. No, just short. picks up another 2 runs, and that brings up the 50 for the Ringers. And then 7.3 overs down. Gartrell's quickly found his way to 10 off 11 balls. Starting to find more ball on bat at the moment, Aaron.
Yeah, it's good the way these two are going about it. Yeah, just giving themselves a chance to get in. They're still going at sort of 5 and 6s.
Yep.
So you always give yourself a chance, Bill, if you're still there.
Exactly right, mate.
Can't do much from the sitting in the shed. So
exactly right. If you're out in the middle, you're in the game, aren't you? Always hit that hard. Straight to young Christian Payne in front of us. Down there on the boundary. Extra cover. EV2 Lions pick up another wicket. The valuable one of Jared Kamer. Big wicket there. Caught by John Short in the field. Samuel Braid gets a breakthrough. Bring the new Ringers batsman to the crease. And Jamie Hyatt, experienced all-rounder. Probably seen him work the ball around here a fair bit. 3 for 51 now. After 8 overs, the Lions bounce back in this seesawing battle here in Game 3 of the Mendi Tropical Big Bash. Lockie. Big wicket there, Aaron. He was looking really well, Jared Kamer. I know you're a fan of him as a cricketer.
yeah, it's just unlucky there, mate. He's hit the gaps with his innings so far. Unfortunately, just picking out point there, right on the chest. Didn't have to move too far for that one, Spill.
Yep.
Lucky for Shorty, I'm thinking.
Straight in the breadbasket. Safe hands. The old Queensland veteran, John Short. The owner selected himself in the EV2 Lions, performing quite well.
He's doing a lot of finger pointing and hand waving out there, Spill. Being a team owner in a side. Wonder if he's just giving Stanger his 2 thoughts on how things should be where he wants the field. See Lockie Ford coming into the attack here, Spill. We just spoke about Lockie.
Yep. Crucial in this middle part of the innings. Straight on the money, mate. Very consistent cricketer, Lockie Ford. Champion bloke as well. Man of the match yesterday for the EV2 Lions in Game 2. Ooh. Looked like he rushed Gartrell then, Lockie. Flick of the wrist. Very wristy, Gartrell.
Yeah, it's sort of Fordo stock ball through these T20 competitions is he bowls that quicker one and then it's just the off-pace one. That's sort of the tempter for the batter. But, having a bit of speed as an offie and being accurate is a pretty dangerous combination.
Good way to start the over. 3 dot balls. Make that 4. Lachlan Ford from the West Cricket Club in Townsville. Queensland country all-rounder. Also now working with Queensland Cricket. Gartrell on the back foot. Punches out to deep point. Just takes to 1.
I think you'll find Lockie Ford, mate, to the new batter will test his footwork here and fire one in nice and full and straight. Punches it down the ground for a single.
Very tidy over, Aaron. 9 overs down now. 3 for 53, the Ringers. EV2 Lions have pegged it back from 7 over to 6 and over now.
Yeah, and that's the issue in T20 cricket with losing sort of back-to-back wickets, having 2 new guys on strike out in the crease. You know, they sort of got to get used to the pace of the wicket. So it's a big innings here for Gartrell, sorry. He's got to dig in here and almost bat through, you'd think.
He's a key man here for the Ringers now. Big partnership. 2 very experienced representative players out there, and Jamie Hyatt, along with Chris Gartrell. Played a lot of cricket together. Jamie Hyatt straight off the mark, pushing down the ground.
Brothers Ringers require 95 of 65 balls. Through everything of that one spell, which just didn't keep his head down. Looked like it stayed a little bit low.
Yeah.
Just here on your wind viz. It's given the batting team a 28% chance of winning spell. I don't know.
That's a Triple S WinViz, yep. New accessory to the stocks. Not sure how they work it out, Lockie, but I trust the system.
Triple S tech whizzes in the van out the back there working their magic, working all their algorithms and
Good shot for no run there. Fantastic fielding in the mid area there. Lock him forward. Gets up gingerly. Well bowled by Samuel Bray here. Quite tight. 2.4 overs. 1 for 11. It's Jamie Hyatt on the pads. Little inside edge.
Yep, little inside edge off the pad.
Gartrell hits it hard. Straight down to Chris Stanger. Long on. Massive wicket right on the 10th over. Samuel Bray gets the breakthrough. A huge one. Chris Gartrell goes. Caught Stanger. Bowled Bray. The Ringers. They're right in the midst of this middle order now.
Henry.
Turnover mark, halfway. Massive wicket there from the EV2 Lions. Relders Ringers, 4 for 56. Henry King, the new batsman for the Relders Ringers, striding to the crease.
Yeah, not ideal. It's sort of seen that throughout this tournament so far. The first 3 games, it just seems to be consistent wickets falling. As a batting side, you sort of just need to walk out there and take it by the scruff of the neck, Bill, and be the one to do it for the team. Just need to build a partnership here. They're chasing a moderate total. Still really need to dig in. Young Henry King coming out to bat now.
Big opportunity for young Henry here, Lockie. Building innings, 10 overs to go, 60 balls. 93 runs required for victory. Oh, bit of bounce and turn there for Lockie Ford. Once again, these dot balls are accumulating. Lockie Ford, none for 2, 1.2 overs. Hyatt glides it down. He's going to get it past third man. Picks up 2 runs.
Too shorty gliding across the field there. Still very nimble.
Oh, tidy keeping from Heath O'Brien. Bit of extra bounce and turn once again. Lockie Ford, very dangerous with the ball. For lunch, absolutely. Getting a little bit closer to lunch, Lockie. Have you thought about what's on the lunch menu? We need to put our order in.
Something healthy, mate. Probably a Caesar salad or something. Body's a temple.
Yeah, I thought that too.
He drags that one from outside off out to deep square leg for a single. End of the over. The the Ringers are 4 for 59 off 11. So we see Sammy Bray coming in for his final over spell. He's been really, really good this spell. 2 for 12 off his 3 so far. So that one punched down the ground for a single.
Been very good, Samuel Bray, for the EV2 Lions.
Bowled really well yesterday as well.
Very tidy cricketer. Just moved to the North Queensland area. School teacher by trade. We welcome him with open arms up here in Townsville. Game 3. The Mendi Tropical Big Bash between the EV2 Lions and the Relders Ringers. Full. Chip with a little pitch and wedge there, just over mid-on. Out of the bunker. Right. Henry King's off the mark.
Big leading edge there by H, but bit of luck on his side there, mate. Just falling in a bit of open space. Sammy Bray coming in. Slap down to long on for a single.
Nice and full here from Sammy Bray and straight.
Yeah, a couple full tosses, mate. Can't get any fuller.
Exactly right. 3.3 overs. 2 for 15. Young all-rounder. Watched by Henry. Lockie, what are your thoughts here, mate? The Ringers, 87 runs required now, 50 balls. It's getting up around 10.5 and over. I think they're leaving too many balls wide of the stumps.
Yeah, mate, absolutely. Like, you still need to put the pressure on the fielding side. The fielding side look like they're sort of just, coasting here at the moment. Probably could have been a couple of, you got to try and turn them ones into twos. Running that first one hard. At the end of the day, you sort of just got to try and get bat on ball as much as you can.
Hyde punches it down the ground. Just happy with the single. 5 off the over. Probably not quite enough there at the moment for the Ringers. 12 overs down now. 4 for 64. In pursuit of 149 for victory. Target rate at 10.62 to win. 85 of 48 balls. Jamie Hyde at the crease at the moment for the Ringers on 9 not out of 13 balls. And Henry King 2 of 3. Change of bowling from the top end. Jack Freeman, the new bowler for the EV2 Lions. Picked up a couple of wickets yesterday.
So that one punched down the ground.
Yep. Punched down for a single. Henry King, young all-rounder from the Rovers Cricket Club in Cairns. Good to see the Far North Queensland boys come down and be part of the Season 3 Mendi Tropical Big Bash.
The Ringers are in desperate need of a boundary here, Spill. It's been a...
There it is.
You might see it.
Thick outside edge. John Short looks like he's on the treadmill there. A little bit slow, the old Queensland veteran.
Asking your shoulder to see. I was just about to say they need to look for a boundary here. It's been a while since they've got one. Just to keep that scoreboard ticking over. Ones and twos, unfortunately, aren't really going to do it for them at the moment.
Might have to have a word to Shorty. Work on his acceleration off the mark.
They need to get tens and over at the moment. Spill.
Bit of a slow ball there from Freeman, set up, but do you think one of the batsmen should go here, Lockie?
I think so. One needs to. As I said, ones and twos aren't really going to do it for them at the moment. They need to put the foot down and
there you go, Henry King.
Over.
Chips over. Yeah, I'd probably look at Jamie Hyatt to bat through here. Use his experience and class to work the ball around in the areas. Look for lots more ones and twos. And probably young Henry King to open up the blade, hit the ball hard. Hopefully he can get some boundaries to bring Ringers back into this game. EV2 Lions on top here. Swing and a miss from Jamie Hyatt. Interesting game so far. Still in the balance a little bit, but EV2 Lions looking dominant here. Some good contenders for man of the match. Once again, Lockie. Good shot there by Hyatt. Just gets it past Kyle Dearness in the field. 4 runs. Very much awaited boundary there. Right on the end of the 13th over from the Raiders Ringers. 4 for 74 in this game 3 of the Mendi Tropical Big Bash here at Brothers Cricket Ground, the John McCulloch Oval. New bowler from the southern end, Christian Payne for the EV2 Lions. Young Henry King on strike on the Triple S. Win predictor. 75 runs required now, 41 balls. Probability sitting around 19% on the Triple S win viz. Christian Payne to Henry King. Wrapped him on the pads. No run. 3 dots to start the over here once again, Lockie. When the run rate's creeping up to 11.54 at the moment, they need runs. They need bat on ball.
Yeah, just any bat on ball at the moment. Seem to be seem to get tied down a little bit here. These guys can all clear the boundary.
Henry King looking to hit it through the covers off the back foot. But once again, dot, 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 dot to start the over. This is Triple S Sport, bringing in live local North Queensland cricket coverage, bringing the game to you in your lounge room. Thank you for your generous support and tuning in. Henry King looks to go long. He might be in trouble here.
Massive collision in the outfield.
Little collision between Samuel Bray there in the outfield. He'll be right. Get back up on your feet, son. You might win on points. EV2 Lions. Just checking on our fieldsman.
You see Dr. Bushy.
Yep, they've called for the North Queensland cricket doctor, and Peter Bush has advanced out onto the field. His wise words, probably, come on, mate. We need to keep this game moving. EV2 Lions trying to sneak a quick trick in here. Not bad, they are.
He's up and about, mate. He looks okay.
Yeah, nothing wrong with him. Game 3 of the Mendi Tropical Big Bash between the Elders Ringers and the EV2 Lions. Once again, we thank our major sponsor, the Mendi Group. Thank you, Jeff and Tash Doyle. Sincerely, thank you for your generous support. As we see both batsmen back at the crease, EV2 Lions. Great to see young Samuel Bray back up on his feet. All is healthy and well. Fine young man he is. 4 for 74. The Ringers needing 73 runs now, 37 balls.
That's about 8 weeks in the NRL at the moment. Bill, hit someone like that?
Yeah, it's pathetic at the moment, unfortunately. Any little bit of contact with the head these days sees you dismissed from the field. Christian Payne resumes for the EV2 Lions. Henry King punches the back of cover for a single.
Goodbye, Sammy Bray there, mate. Took a pretty heavy knock there and
Yep.
straight away up on his feet, fielded the next one.
$14 overs gone now. 4 for 77. New bowler for the EV2 Lions, the Queensland veteran himself, John Short, owner of EV2 Sportswear, owner of the EV2 Lions. Now he's bowling himself. Right arm, medium pace, the all-rounder. Straight on it. Nice tight lines around off stump. Henry King takes a single. Ringers will have to get a move on here now. Jamie Hyde on strike. Looks to go long. Flicks it off his toes. He's found the white rope. That's 4 runs. Very much needed there by the Ringers. Takes his total to 18 now, Jamie. Slowly building. 4 for 82. 46 balls remain. 34 balls remain, 67 required for the Ringers. Full. Hyatt. 1 bounce to the fieldsman. Down at long on.
Team owner bringing himself on the bowl here, Spill.
Yep. Might have got a wicket here. Straight to long on.
Firmo.
Oh, Aidan Furman has spilt the beans. It's gone over the fence. 6 runs. Whoopsies daisies.
Yeah, probably not ideal what you want to do for the team owner. Spill.
Oh, well. That's cricket, isn't it? Sometimes you grasp them, sometimes you don't. Could that be a costly miss for the EV2 Lions? Elders Ringers. The best over here for a while. 12 off it so far. Henry King punches it forward a point. He look for 2 here. Good running between wickets from the young man. 14 off the over. The Ringers bounce back. 4 for 91. 15 overs down. 30 balls left. 58 runs required, Aaron. 11.6 and over.
Yeah, after that over, mate, we see win vis has gone up to 25%. Boys are working hard in the truck at the back there.
Yep.
They got us down to 16 there at one stage, so good comeback by the Ringers. They just need to keep this momentum going now.
They certainly do. Christian Payne will continue for the EV2 Lions. Aaron, you haven't responded to what we were discussing before. Lunch break coming up shortly. Steak burger, chicken burger, hot dog with melted cheese, bacon, and barbecue sauce. Any of them take your fancy? Or a fresh salad mix?
Yeah, I don't know, mate.
Chicken and chips with gravy?
Pretty good steak burger yesterday, so that's definitely in consideration. But push down for a single.
Is that the first or second? Christian Payne here, bowling to Jamie Hyatt. Beautiful shot through the covers. Geez, that was a windy Wally's throw there from Kyle Dennis in the outfield. Good to see him using the width of the whole field to get it in.
Yeah, just throwing the ball around the field there, giving everyone a touch.
Get around him. He's a team first player. Christian Payne to Henry King. confident peel from behind. Someone's clicking the field, clicking their fingers out in the field, making little noises. Jamie Hyatt, 20. Henry King's quickly got himself up to 20, mate. 17 balls. Nice little partnership here. King once again punches off his hips. Down the Stanger. He's got the fumbles. Chris Stanger takes a tumble for the camera. The showman. He's all class, Christopher Stanger. Rounders Ringers, 4 for 94. 15.4 overs to be precise. Target run rate up to 12.69 now. Oh, Payne dropping a touch short. Just put it as a 1. It'll be right. Just put it as a 1. Then he's on strike. Yeah, Jamie. 4 for 96. 16 overs down. 24 balls remain. See a change in the bowling once again. Lockie. Locking forward back in the attack. 2 overs. None for 5. He'll probably finish from his top end. 24 balls left. 53 runs required. And he's clean bowled, Jamie Hyatt. That's a massive wicket there. EV2 Lions, very happy with that. The big wicket from the all-rounder from Ringers is gone. Jamie Hyatt, clean bowled. New batsman, Max Tilley for the Rounders Ringers. Burly, hard-hitting batsman. Striding out to the crease. They're going to need him today. 53 runs now required. 23 balls left. 13.83 required and over. Lockie's going to be tough here from the Ringers from here on in. But cricket is a funny game.
Yeah, it is, mate. I don't think it'll be a funny one today, but unfortunately for the Ringers, they got off to a flyer, and to see the EV2 Lions peg them back through some very good bowling through the middle overs there. The Ringers sort of just lost their way a little bit, mate. They got off, like I said, got off to a flyer, but sort of went back into their shell a little bit. And EV2 Lions pounced. Dot ball pressure. Some good fielding.
They certainly have. Forward to Tilley. No run. Young Max Tilley, the new batsman. Another dot ball. Wicket. 3 dot balls here. Lockie forward right on the money. 1 for 5. Very economical once again. Ooh. Went over the top of the stumps then, Lockie. Will we see a wicket maiden in the 17th over? Geez, that's rare, isn't it?
Sure is. Just reward for good bowling here by Ford.
Certainly is. 6 dot balls. EV2 Lions strike. They strike hard here, and they're on top against the Rounders Ringers. 17 overs down. 5 for 96. Chasing 149 for victory. 18 balls required. 53 runs. See a change of bowling here, or young Christian Payne will continue. 2 overs, none for 8. think Henry King has to go here now, Aaron. He's been in there long enough. He's going to have to hit the ball hard, far and wide. He's got a good piece of it. It's just the one.
Yeah, I mean, at the end of the day, mate, you still got to make a fist of it, don't you? You still got 5 wickets in the shed.
Absolutely.
Yeah, the old adage in T20, mate, go out swinging.
Christian Payne to Max Tilley. Oh, nearly cots one on the chin. Sizzles past him for a dot ball.
I think our tech gurus in the back truck there, mate, with WinViz have shut up shop. It's down to 1%.
Tilley advances down the wicket. Flat bats it.
Might have taken an early lunch, I think, Spill.
Yeah. Hope they haven't forgotten us there. Very tidy. Christian Payne, none for 10 in his third over. EV2 Lions are up and about, staring down the barrel of their second win in 2 games. Beautiful cracking cover drive there from Henry King. Just for one, though. Swing and a miss again from Max Tilley. No luck. He's got to get bat on ball. Only 3 off this over. I think the big game changer and momentum changer was Chris Stenger's innings. Aaron, them 3 back-to-back sixes really changed the game. At the end of the 18th over, Relders Ringers, 5 for 99.
Yeah, and someone like Chris Stanger can come in and do something like that because the openers got him off to a good start. If the openers can get you off, then a bit of free rein for the middle order to come in, free their arms a little bit. It was certainly an outstanding innings by Chris Stanger.
Sure was, mate. Another change in the bowling for the EV2 Lions. Jack Freeman comes on from the top end, bowling the 19th over. 5 for 99 now. 50 runs required. 12 balls remain. Certainly one difficult task here for the Relders Ringers. Henry King hits it straight down to Aidan Furman. He holds on to this one. And that's a big wicket there. Batted well, young Henry. But at the end of the day, just not quite quick enough with the runs on the board. 6 for 99 now, the Relders Ringers. New batsman is Toby Woodbury for the Relders Ringers, striding out to the crease with Max Tilley. 6 for 99 in this run chase. Nice and straight and full from Freeman. Just the one there. It's off to Mark Woodbury. Max Tilly gets some good bat on that. Down to Furman at long on. Just the one. Brings up the 100 for the Elders Ringers. 6 for 100.
Yeah, really good performance today by the Lions. Spill with both bat and ball and in the field. And walking off today, Chris Stang will be pretty happy with the team's performance.
Absolutely, Lockie. I think it'd probably be fair to say, mate, EV2 Lions currently probably the form side of the competition, very well balanced with bat and ball, right through from number 1 to number 14 in the squad. I thought they performed quite admirably first 2 days of the tournament this weekend. See Max Tilly flicks it off his legs for a single. Yeah, I think they probably could take the early tag of favourites at the moment. 19 overs down, 6 for 103. Pretty impossible now, unless something really, really drastic happens for the Ringers to win this game. It's been an outstanding defence of their runs, the EV2 Lions. Christian Payne will finish here with the ball. 3 overs, none for 11, very economical. Max Tilly will be on strike for the Ringers. 6 balls remaining in this innings. And he's been clean bowled. Christian Payne gets a reward for his tight bowling. 7 for 103. Sam Collywood will be the new batsman for the Elders Ringers, the big, tall, fast bowler. I reckon he might have a couple of free swings here, Aaron. Finish out the innings. Why wouldn't you?
Oh, absolutely, mate. It's an ideal situation. 5 balls to come. Just try and hit the next one further and further and further.
See ball, hit ball.
It's got some long leaves on him too, Spill. So
He has, mate. He's a tall man. Big long arm, Semi.
He'd get through him pretty heavy.
Let's predict. Let's have a go at predicting it here. You reckon first ball he'll go, or carefully watch one, then have a swing?
No, first ball straight down the ground, 6.
First ball straight down the ground, 6. Advances.
He tried.
He did try. And he's been run out. Toby Woodbury coming back for the second. We'll just add one. No, leave it. Go back. 8 down now for 104. It's confusing. Sam Collingwood clears the ropes. You spoke about it, Aaron.
Another one down the bound. Another
Yep.
6.
Yep. Bang, bang. Sammy Collingwood, 6-6. Kabooms them out of the park here. Wide. Seven for 117 at the moment. Sorry, 8 for 117 at the moment.
Big burly fast bowler coming out and showing how showing everyone else how to clear the ropes, Bill.
Yep. Swing and a miss. Yeah, it's a process. 2 balls remaining. Christian Payne.
Oh, right.
That's a great shot there. Young Zakadami clears the fence. For Rounders Ringers, they finish with a bang. EV2 Lions run out winners here at the John McCulloch Oval. Brothers Cricket Ground here in Townsville. Game 3. EV2 Lions winners over the Rounders Ringers. And we'll take a short lunch break. We'll be back at 1:30 p.m. live for Game 4 between the Gold City Bulls and the Wildcats as they battle it out in Season 3 of the Mendi Tropical Big Bash. Once again, thank you for your support. See you soon.